Alright, we are back. Hello and welcome to Let's Play Servitor of Jagannath. And in fact, I think I need to update my Twitch to say that accordingly. But greetings one and all to Europa Universalis for Servitor of Jagannath. Should have done that before I started the stream, but it only occurred to me now. Now, of course, if I'm logged in. My. Twitch logging me out and everything. Alright. Should be about good here. So, as promised at the end of the last episode, we're going to have a look around here at the tax, since that didn't work out last time. We are at 770, 242 provinces, so we're doing okay, I guess. We can see a little bit more of the world than we have in the past, mostly just due to reveals. We are still Indian tech, but we are in the process of westernizing. And when I get into the game, we can take a look at our progress towards the tropical wood provinces, because now we can see them in Africa. We can also see bits and pieces of the New World because we were fighting those nations when I declared on Portugal to grab their core. I'm also apparently in the middle of a war. Am I really? Okay, I'm actively coring. I'm about 50% done with westernization, and apparently have deemed it appropriate to fight. And I think I did show this off in a previous video. See, there's some tropical wood in Africa, but not a lot. Your sticking points are really the starting area in Asia, which isn't much of one at all. Especially Oceania in South America. If you can reliably lock down Oceania in South America, you're probably fine. Now, why was I down here? It looks like I do have a point surplus, so that's probably what I was going for. Oh man, we are so far behind in conversions. I miss my Coptic domination games conversion power already. Alright, have maxed out claims on them. I guess I can throw a new one on Kamer. Quite the sizable coalition. And I am currently fighting them? No. But I want to deal with them soon enough. I'm actually going to start off a little bit slower here, just because I'm once again getting my bearings. If I recall correctly, Khorasan isn't converting crap, and probably will continue to not convert crap. Yeah, I got these guys too. Yeah, unfortunately, if you're not an Abrahamic faith with extra missionaries, it's really hard to keep up with even an average conquest pace. So that's something you gotta watch out for. Not really sure why I have only a 6 stack down here. I'm assuming you're on Rebel Hunt, yeah. I'll just send these guys over to form up. Like so. Okay, so I've got Rebel Hunters. Man, am I really going to just conquest this? Or was I going for vassal? No, I definitely wasn't going for vassal. In fact, I have a very gradual progress rate on Tongu. No, not that gradual. I guess that annex subject modifier wore off. Actually, they're due to finish pretty quickly. Certainly a self... No! Why do you hate me, game? Why? I probably could have waited. That's alright. Accumulated unrest is not very much fun in westernization anyway, and it was probably only like 5 monarch points. Find out where this is. Was I doing this to block unrest? Is that what was going on here? Like if I move, are they just going to have unrests in Multan instead? Yep. Okay, which one of these has unfavorable terrain to deal with? It's really the same deal. I guess it's just going to be a matter of killing the rebels. It's not like I'm really that ill-equipped to do it at this point. And this is probably a holy war, right? I recall this being a holy war. We are improving relations with Ming. I do want to avoid them being too hostile. They are going to have a ton of aggressive expansion still, and that's going to take a long time to go away. Yeah, we can ignore the cultural establishment. Continue with our conversions. We can start into the Sunni territory now. If I had an Inquisitor, it would speed up a bit, but I don't right now. There it is. They will apparently spawn away from me. Oh, that's because I was standing on the other province. But yeah, pretty one-sided massacre when you have decent army tradition. And man, that weak claim air scares me. Yeah, I mean, I have decent army tradition and pretty good chunk of morale too, so I can handle all that. Was I misreading this? This doesn't look like it's actually progressing very much. Ooh, extra missionary strength. Quite handy. Just lost my general, so I will hire a new one. There we go. I'm at 99%? Oh, okay, yeah. One province left to go. Yeah, that's progressing. Oh, it's 32 though, not 23. Yeesh. That could be a problem, actually. And how am I an overextension? Here, it's 98%. Well, at least I'm not currently in danger of civil war. I'm sure that'll change. Oh, I think this was intended to just use up some administrative power. So that's something. Total cost of their province is just too great. Oh, they're 102% war score. Oh, that would be why. Claim, 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 claim. No, not claim. So you have a claim here and here. Not there. How much tax is this? Okay, so it's those two I don't have a claim on. I'll just take claims for now. Or should I just take the extra province and claim the capital, which is more efficient? It's a difference of like one tax. Oh, OPM status for you it is, I suppose. And, welcome to Rebel Hell. To me. Ooh! Get some internal conflicts ticking. Well, I guess, I mean, I'm westernizing and overextended. Man, look at that unrest. We have some unhappy babies. Do I just not have a general down here? I guess. Okay, other truces. No longer have a truce with Persia. Who are you in on if I declare on you? Korea, Ning, Manchu, and a lot of the Chinese states. So that's pretty helpful. Oh, I do have another stack here, actually. Not sure what they were doing, but they can probably be my beat stick. Oh, this is probably what they were doing. Getting ready for Arakan. Alright, good job past me. You're not a complete waste. Remove Dali from the map. That will give me a claim on Dali. And I can't? What? Oh, I already have a claim on them. So that's just going to mess with me, I guess. Well, okay. I'll at least let these guys move into position. And in fact, I'll go ahead and take dudes. And just... Ugh. Freaking attrition. Pick the dudes and run up there. That's a pretty high supply. Hardy Seaman. Alright, lots and lots of Sunni guys to convert. Okay. Feeling a little nervous there, Ken? You probably should be. As for our tax, we are 5,817. Oh, that's right. I don't want to spend more money or more outer points on buildings right now. I could, but I don't want to do it. And then we shall throw these guys on auto rebel hunt because we are going to get some for sure. Woo Patriots are apparently our next next on the menu though. Negative 72. They do have the Mandate of Heaven in Ming now though. And if Ming westernizes as my vassal, they could turn into a real beat stick. Can't get the march bonuses though. But okay, I'm almost in position here. I'm not even 100% sure who's... whatever. Who's going to join this coalition? I should probably check that out. Arakan, Khmer, Korea, Manchu, Malacca. Ooh, Malacca, huh? Well, I have forces on either side, so I can deal with them. Malacca, Dali, Ning... Yan... I need to see specifically. Okay, Dali can be fed to Ming, or I can just keep it. Ning can definitely be fed to Ming. Yes, but that's kind of qualified because they'd be separated from it, and I would struggle to give them their stuff. Yan, huh? Where are you now, Yan? Lots of provinces with the name Yan. Oh, okay, that's why it's confusing. They are a purple shield, and they are not purple on the map at all. And then, Keta. That's these guys. So I have a few people down here in the Malacca node that will foolishly oppose me. I can't do it yet. Oh, I'm so glad I noticed. Oh. Alright, we're going to let that coalition stew a bit then, I guess. I'll finish coring before the 1627 range, so that's fine. We can keep our separate wars going. Yikes. Yeah, the problem is if I declare war, it'll freeze my coring progress on this, and it's bad enough that I'm doing this during westernization anyway. I don't want to make life worse on myself. So, I'm not going to do that way. Can I put claims on Persia? I can. Man, they have a good ruler. But they do not have good military tech. And in fact, neither do the Ottomans. Is this? No. There was one game where the Ottomans westernized when I was playing. I think I was playing a Juran. And as a result, it kind of froze their tech for a bit, and I blew them to pieces for doing it. Well, it gives me a chance to catch up in conversions. I don't like sitting still like this, though. Oh, I could go for Persia. They're not in the coalition, right? And they still have things belonging to Baluchistan, who's actually been pretty respectable, as I recall, yes. Do I want to fight the Ottomans in the middle of westernization? Let's have a look. It's truly feasible. With my tech lead, the only problem is I need to leave so many troops behind to deal with rebels and my subjects. Rivals of the Ottomans. I can't rival the Ottomans. Okay. If they're in, I'm going to set them as a nation of interest. Basically, you right-click on the shield, mark as a nation of interest. Reason for doing that, and I believe I will do that with Persia as well, just in case it becomes apparent that either one are in a war of interest to me. Yeah, that way if the Ottomans are in war, I can get a de facto, or a functional alliance. That's the way to go with it. I'll get a functional alliance by simply declaring in Persia at that time, limiting the Ottomans' ability to actually help should they honor. But yeah, in the middle of taking up internal conflicts, I probably don't want to drive up a whole ton of war exhaustion as well. I'm being a check-in, but I have an achievement to get here. And not much else that's really necessary to pursue. Yeah, admin's still going up. Oh, the other thing I want to check. What are the relative cultures right now? Economy charts. Bengali, Hindi. Oriya is only 1.4%. Not a lot of easy way to tell here. Excuse me. So if I were to say move to an Afghan province, like for example Row, although I'd probably want to do something that has relatively high autonomy now and is a high tax province, just to deal with that, although it doesn't look like a whole lot of them are. So yeah, like what if I just go to Row, move my capital there. Of course I can't do that now that there are rebels in the country. So, I'll just deal that. People versus westernization. Ooh. A rather nasty legitimacy hit in the middle of westernizing. But I am so close to ruler death that we're just gonna have to tank it. It's not like it'll make a big difference. What's some extra rebels to fight, right? Right. Well, crap. Some of that'll go away, though, when I'm finishing coring. That looks pretty imposing, though. I like it. This is even worse than that time where I got low legitimacy after lowering a bunch of autonomy. Wow. The rebels want all the things free. Now, can I do this? You know what? It makes me nervous. I'm not sure how westernization will interact with it either, so I will wait a little bit. To do that. Alright, well, since conversions are a problem for us, I'm going to keep pressing that. Well, the coring is alright. A little bit of internal conflicts build up here. I will... minus 3.6, yeah, I'll go right back under. And then internal conflicts will go away, because I will not have unrest at least one. Yeah, we're not taking a stab hit. Not for tax. Yeah, and apparently Ming gets some rebels as well. Stop me if you've heard that before. Thing is, relative to Ming, I'm behind for now, but once I westernize, I should be able to boost up enough to give them the chance, and I will allow them to westernize. Ah, Patani, huh? That's Southeast Asia? Yeah. Okay. So, go gadget teleporter. And it's up here, I think. Yes. Just what I needed. More rebels. But we can take them. As long as they don't move. Like they did that other time. Man, I miss when Noble Rebels turned you into a Noble Republic. And you could actually become a Republic somewhat reliably. And I don't consider the decision to convert to a Republic to be a reliable or desirable method of doing it. Because it is not. That method sucks. You just have to stay so small for so long that it really makes it not viable. I probably should be concentrating on what I'm doing and continuing to fabricate claims on anybody who will be a valuable target. There we go. I don't really care what Malacca thinks about me a great deal. Looking impressive there where you're at. You have lots of low-tax provinces to deceive everyone into thinking that you are a viable threat in this game. Man, Russia got it handed to them. And spanked by England now, too. What? Oh, no, it's, they're allied to Austria. Something like that. And someone probably declared into the HRE. Alright, so that kills most of the rebels. Of course, not the ones I just dealt with. But most of them. And at 0% overextension, it is now time. I guess I just killed some rebels. It's now time to declare into the coalition. No, it isn't. Once my diplomat returns, it is now time to declare into the coalition. Can I build an embassy? Or no, I already built the embassy. I just want another one. Okay, I will show my superiority over all of you guys. Yeah, all of you things. You things. You guys are just things for me to own. In some sense of the word. Oh boy. Let's see what kind of hornet's nest I've stirred up here. The Chinese presence isn't that big in this war, actually, so I should be perhaps wandering down like this. Because I do have a couple Chinese vassals, and the hostile presence is very limited. And you can pick that off and then peel down. And since these guys are going to be trapped over here, I suppose they don't have to be trapped. I could bring my fleet over. Malacca's fleet might have been stronger at one point, but at this point, not really. Not really. Getting all your land taken tends to put a damper on the number of ships you can afford after all. Whatever. It's basically like getting stabbed at. It's actually a little worse because I have religious ideas. You gonna block this, or are you just gonna let me do it? Oh my gosh, Tongu's gonna take care of it. Should I go up for Wu then? I'm surprised your armies can beat anything at all, Ming. No. You guys go fight. I will use my rebel hunters on this. Oh, was I mistaken? Yeah, Ming's gonna lose. It doesn't really matter, though. I mean, technically this is a show superiority war, but I'm going to show superiority by 100% occupying the war leader. So... not to worry. Although, I don't know where the Malacca fleet went, but we shall take advantage. And keep converting. We do not want to miss opportunities to do so. Man, those guys are unruly. I think I can let Tongu take care of Kamer. Yeah, because there's a lot of junk showing up here now. And that will round out the, oh, a theologian. But you're low tier. I don't want a low tier. I want monarch points. Ah, why? It's okay. We'll just kill the rebels. That's how it works. I mean, what fun is westernization if you're not just killing droves of rebels, right? And I didn't have to. I could have made this an easy westernization, but no. Because if you make it an easy westernization, then westernization costs you a ton of time in terms of expansion progress. And it doesn't have to. I mean, necessarily you're using up points, so in the very short run, it's always going to have an opportunity cost. Always. You cannot get through that. You will lose at least some years because you westernized at first. It's just a matter of whether the point savings can make up for it, and in this case, I believe they can, so we are doing it. Those rebels are going to put up a better fight than Malacca just did, I will tell you that. And now we can just carpet Malacca. Nice and easily. And hopefully not get occupied by rebels, because those provinces are converting, so I don't want to lose that. Would you cooperate and not... Whatever. Oh, can I not cross now? Oh, because they're blocking me. Oh, don't be like that. You give me that sass, I will bring my fleet over. Now we made it. Okay. Don't make me come over there. 'Cause I will. I will do it. No, apparently Ming can siege if your enemy is doing nothing. Bellucci stands in on the action. And I can't even access Yan. They do have Ming cores. And I can give cores back in my next war with Liang so I can get up there if necessary. Where are my cogs? And they look like numbers-wise I'm okay over there, so I'm going to send these guys down to deal with Kamer as I get ruthlessly blockaded by Malacca. Ooh, we're still ticking up on internal conflicts. What's up with that? You know what? If that's how it is, I'm just going to get rid of internal conflicts. Won't hurt anyway. Yeah, that puts you well under. It's the theologian counts towards this. Tolerance of the true faith does not, but theologians do. So you can make up a lot of ground there. Ooh, pretty handy this. And we have 5 provinces. They're going to pray no core. Or at least they ought to be with that pathing. Sometimes the game catches you off guard with the pathing, but usually not. And this is why I don't rate offensives force march very highly in single player. If you're playing against thinking human beings, the posturing you can get from it is really good. But if it's just a matter of chasing AI who shatter retreat and doesn't even like manually retreat, then no. Forced march, while nice to reinforce a threatened stack, it's just not something that's crucial to doing well in single player at that point. Oh my gosh. I hate the rebel hunting thing sometimes. That's my Afghani rebel hunter. There needs to be like a regional thing or something, because that's just annoying. But it still adds a little bit of convenience, I guess. Yeah, I don't really want to lose westernization progress. In fact, there aren't a whole lot of hits that you really are willing to take in terms of westernization when you're going this slowly. And Ming is getting battered, but we don't really care, because again, we will show our superiority by occupying the war leader, and that will be good enough. Ooh, I could put some claims on these guys. Speaking of tropical wood, have the colonizers attained any yet? I'll get out of this mode. And the answer is not that I see. If I really want to play it safe, I do want to make sure that I do take exploration at some point in this game, just so that I can see where I'm going. They will colonize some stuff in the Pacific, and I will want to attack and take that from them. And because of that, I will at least temporarily need quests for the New World. Probably the only truly tedious part about this run is fishing for the tropical wood provinces that don't begin the game in existence at the end. But okay, we've got them mostly where we want them. And in fact, oh no, they're still heavy there. If I full occupy them, they'll probably start deleting all that. Where are you going? Nice to see the these guys going nuts. Can no longer claim what? I lost my conquest CB on my vassal. Okay. I think Ming can handle... Oh, is Tibetan in their group? I don't think Tibetan's in their group. Oh, okay. Let me switch to the next part.